All right, all right, all right. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear, family. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. We are live. We are live. We are live, family. How we doing? How we doing? We are here. I see you. I see you. Come on in for the season finale, first reactions of Paradise, season 2. Let me know you're in here, family, and absolutely. It's your man VACAY-J. Absolutely. I see you. Mitchy Music is in the building. I see you. I see you. Hey, hey, hey. Let's talk about it, family. Look, look, look. This is the first reactions, fam. So what does that mean? That means that we're doing full spoilers. I want to know your reaction. I want to know your reaction to the season finale. We're going in full spoilers, all right? So just so you know, we're going to be talking about it, all right? If you've seen it already, go ahead and let me know. Put a fire emoji in the chat. Let me know you've seen the season finale. It just went off. This is the first reactions, family. And man, what did you think about it? Let's first start off with what did you think? How do I sound? I sound good, Mitchy Music? Am I good? Welcome, 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 VACAY-JTV family in the building. Let me see. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? I see the chat. Okay, there you go. Let me get some fire emojis. Keep chatting away. Keep chatting away. Let me see some ones. What did you rate it? Yep. All good. All right. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. First reactions, Paradise season finale just went off. And if you've seen it, if you watched it, I want to know your thoughts, your ratings. You know, over here we rate it on a scale of 1 to 4, but we're on a new system, so we'll do a scale of 1 to 10. We'll keep it simple. In your opinion, what did you rate the season 2 finale of Paradise? All right, what did you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Scale of 1 to 10. And if you've been following this since season 1, man, oh man, oh man. Family, this was a phenomenal season. It was a wild season. A lot of stuff that I thought was going to happen. It didn't happen, but then I kind of predicted a few things. I predicted a few things that I was right about. You know, this show was very interesting, but the way that it ended for me was definitely something irregular, right? This whole thing is irregular. Mitchy Music said, if 10 is best, I say 8.5. Okay, you give it an 8.5. Okay. If you're just coming in, definitely let us know if you just watched the season finale of Paradise. We're doing our first reactions here. Thank you for coming through. And absolutely do me a favor, kindly smash that like button. Kindly smash that subscribe button if you're here for the very first time. This is our first reactions. First reactions, man, oh man, oh man. It was something. It was definitely something that man. Sinatra, man. Sinatra. Huh. I was very surprised at Sinatra. I was very, very surprised at Sinatra and what she did. Again, we're doing full spoilers, fam. So just know we're gonna be going in. If you're here, if you're in the bushes, I appreciate you for being here. But let me know your thoughts. All right, glad you're on. Yeah, let's talk about it. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button. I appreciate you. Let's talk about it. What did you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? What did you rate it? Yeah, good question. That's again a good question. I'm glad you watched it. RL, is that? Wait a minute, RL. Wait a minute. Who's RL? I'm sure you've been here before. Fam, where did Jane go? That is a great question. I was surprised to not see her as well. Man, oh man, oh man. So look, I gotta, you know, if you know me, if you follow VACAY-JTV, you know I got a couple of picks. As you see the thumbnail here. Now we finally found out exactly who Alex is. Now again, you know, I did my theories, right? I had my had my theories. It might be an alien, right? I thought we was gonna go there. I had a theory that it was some type of, you know, AI type of thing, but it actually is AI, right? So you know, that's what I thought. It actually is. Jane is MIA. You right. Where did Jane go? See, again, we're dealing with the quantum realm now. You know, if see when I think of quantum, right? I think of, you know, like Ant-Man. They say it's my first time here, but both seasons have been good so far. I'm glad it's only 3 seasons. Got you. All right. Well, thank you for being here for the first time. Appreciate it. You know, if you like what you see, you appreciate it, please hit that like button and kindly subscribe. But yeah, man, I thought the ending was solid. Jane, you know, we're dealing with the quantum realm hits. When I think of quantum, I think of like Ant-Man, the quantum. You remember the Ant-Man movie? Yeah, yeah. You say, I think Jane works for someone from Denver. Okay. Probably. I mean, you know, she was working very, very closely with Sinatra. So she was working closely with Sinatra. Then I'm thinking like she has to be working with that guy that was kind of running Alex as well, right? That's what I'm thinking. You know, like Jane was on the inside of a lot of different things. You know, like she was part of like another secret society that we didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Like there's another level. From what I gathered from this finale, there's like another level of a group, right? You have the elite group, right? They put all the billions and billions of dollars in there, right? So underneath that group, there is a subgroup that works for the billionaires, right? That we don't know about. I think Jane is part of that. I think Jane may be part of that. Yeah. So she may be in Denver. I mean, were you surprised though? I'm asking this question. Were you surprised that Alex wasn't like something like phenomenal, like big, you know? Unless she was another anomaly. That's a huge anomaly to be walking around just unaliving people, right? I mean, she might have been like it was just wild to see the whole entire ending. This episode was a lot of different layers and a lot of different I would say pieces that were put together, but it seemed like it didn't really go together. You know, so man, I thought it was a great ending. You said you gave it an 8.5, Mitchy Music. RL, what did you give it? What did you give it? Out of a 10, what would you rate it? What would you rate it? Kindly share this out if you know anybody that is still up and has watched the season finale of this episode. I mean, of this, man, Paradise, man. Such a good show. You give it a 10. All right. See, RL gives it a 10, Mitchy Music. Gives it a 10. This is first reaction. So, you know, I'm kind of leaning towards that direction because, man, I was totally surprised by Sinatra. Like, to be honest with you, I was surprised by the sacrifice, but I think once she found out that Dylan was alive, you know, the way that she like caressed, you know, Link, aka Dylan's face, like it's gonna be all right. Yeah. Dr. Tarabi, she knows something. Yeah, oh yeah, she definitely knows something. You know, remember when they were in the control room and you know, Sinatra was like, "Hey, what is that on your shirt?" She's like, "It's blood. It's Jane's blood." You know, she looked at her like, "Yeah, I know, it probably is her." They did wrap everything up. No cliffhangers for season 3. Yep. I mean, yes and no, right? They got everybody out, which is great. Well, for the most part, got everybody out. But yeah. Like Dr. Tarabi definitely knows more, but she doesn't know everything. That's what I'm getting. I'm thinking she doesn't know everything. That's why she kind of almost cried when Sinatra was like, "Yo, all right, just go. Just go take care of the people. That's what you do best." And the way that I picked it up was Dr. Tarabi was like, "Yo, you really sent Jane to take me out. Like, I can't believe you sent her to take me out, but she tried to take me out. I took her out before she took me out." But to not see her in that shower, oh man, we're gonna see Jane again. We are going to see Jane again. And we are going to see this man right here, Dylan. We found out Dylan is a genius. That explains why he was able to lead those over 10,000 people, why everybody followed Link, aka Dylan, because he was the brains behind it all. Would you say, yep, yeah, but her blood was still there. That was crazy. Yep. Who came and got Jane? That's a great question. Who came and got Jane? You know, again, we're dealing with quantum anomalies here. So, you know, maybe Alex sent somebody, or maybe Alex made her disappear, put in the quantum realm, and then there's so many questions, right? So there's no cliffhangers, but there is a cliffhanger. Like, where is Jane is a cliffhanger, right? Season 3, we got to find out. But this dude right here was way smarter. Like, I knew he was intelligent, but I didn't know he was like a genius like that, right? Like, I mean, he's in class and he's like, look, I built something. I mean, there he is asking questions about the quantum. And he's like, why don't we just build it? And turn around, he built it. Like, what? So all this time, I thought that this guy, you know, the way they presented it, who runs the Denver bunker? That's a good question. Probably that guy that, what was his name? Remember the guy that was down there working with Alex and said, hey, listen, Alex has started to predict certain things, right? Predicted that you were going to be coming down here. And then he gave Sinatra the card that said user X, which we found out, which we found out was X. That blew me away. We found out the user X was Xavier. So I think it's that guy. I think that guy is running, because remember, Sinatra was like, yeah, take Alex, put Alex on an island, right? Or you're already like hundreds of miles down, so you should be all right. You should be fine. But I thought this guy was his father, but this guy, Dylan, is a genius. Did he really come from another world? Dr. Chase? That's the name, Dr. Chase. Thank you. Thank you. You have the notes. Mitchie Music, VACAY VIP member. Thank you so much for rocking with me. And then he brought up this whole machine, and that's it. That was the beginning stages of Alex. And this guy, Dylan, aka Link, he's the one that built it. The show has broken the mold. Yes, Gina. Hey, Gina, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you watched it? What did you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Man, look, a lot of people, I don't know. A lot of people who really are into the intricate details of a show will get this show, you know? She said 11. Gina gives it 11. Wow. Oh man, gives it 11. Yeah. First impression. Again, these are first reactions, fam. First reactions. I was just happy to see the family back together too. But this right here blew my mind. Like this right here with young Dylan, no beard. He built this thing. Oh, he built this thing. Hold on. He built this whole thing, man. I'm just like, wow, this is wild. Hold on. I'm on this new system, fam. Here we go. This is wild. Yeah, this is definitely was a wild one for me. What do you say? When she said second bunker, that was wild. Yes, it was. I was like, whoa, there's another bunker. But then it made sense, right? It made sense because we saw the other bunker. We saw the other bunker when she went down in the bat. I said the bat train. When she took the bat train down to the other area, right? So yeah, that blew me away. And this was the beginning stages of who Alex was going to be. They say the creator, RIP creator dude, Robinson and Geiger. Well, Robinson's still alive. Robinson didn't die. Remember? They came back and got Robinson. Jeremy came back and got Robinson. So Robinson is still alive, right? Or am I wrong? Then Robinson survived. They went back and got her. You know? But I was so impressed. It said 9 years earlier. Okay. So, man, this. I got more pics, fam. I do. I just got to upload them. Oh, man. So, scale of 1 to 10, you said 11. Man. Yeah, this show to me, again, mind blowing. Mind blowing. Like I think about what the possibilities of what could happen, and I look at this and I'm like, this is way beyond what I would ever think would ever happen. You know? What do you say? It turns out Sinatra is not a monster. Yeah. So will there be more flashbacks in season 3? Oh yeah. Well, you know, I was talking to Missy Music earlier, VACAY VIP member. Definitely, if you want some more discussions offline or whatever the case is, we definitely do the memberships and we talk offline. And I was saying the guys that put this together are the same guys that put together This Is Us. Now, if you ever watched that show, This Is Us, which was a great show, many different seasons, the big three, if you watch it, you know who the big three is. They do a lot of flashbacks, and just as the moment would happen in the show in the present, they will flash back to show you why this moment is happening or how it connects to the present moment. So that's what I love about their style of writing and their style of filming, because we always get a backstory for the most part, and they may not say it, they may show it. Be like, oh, and then you kind of like, they don't tell you, but when you see it, you're like, oh, okay, this totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. Yeah, totally makes sense. Damn, I want to upload some more pictures, fam, but keep talking. Let me know. Share this out, family. Did you enjoy the season finale? Let's talk about some theories here. All right, now she still is. She has bodies under her belt with having Jane and Billy as her hitters. That's true. That is very true. Le Visionaire. I like that. Le Visionaire. You're right. She still got bodies. She still got to account for that, right? She still has to account for the bodies that she has put out there, man. You know, so yeah. You know, but is she really gone? That's the question, because yeah, we saw the panels falling down, right? We saw those panels falling down from the top of the bunker, right? The sky. And then we see, you know, a vision of young Dylan next to the horse. You remember in season 1, Dylan was riding a horse. We say, we'll see. Those kids ex-met. Oh, will we see it? Will we see those kids? We probably will. Those kids are survivors, right? Even though they stole his stuff and just jetted off and left a picture, just a picture of the kids and something else. They are survivors. So if they survived all that time, I think they're gonna be. Hopefully, we'll see them in season 3. Hopefully, we'll see them. They're definitely survivors. They're definitely survivors. Okay, let me see. Gonna see how I can get some more pics on here. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I just love it though. I do love it. Excuse me. Alex predicted her unalivement beforehand, so I'm assuming Sinatra is out for the count. Okay. And that's why, that might explain the reason why she was given that card that said user name X, which is Xavier, and that's why she had to give that to him, right? She had to give him that information as to where the second bunker is, because he's going to be the one to now take over to stop the world from doing what it's doing. I think Sinatra will be back. You think Sinatra will be back? You wanted to come back, huh? Will she come back as a vision, as an anomaly? There's so many different scenarios, right? Will we see her back as a memory or a flashback, right? Because that's what they do. They do a whole lot of flashbacks. I wasn't expecting to see the president, right? President Cal. I wasn't expecting to see him this season, but we saw him this season. So yeah. So there's 2 Alexes. So what if it's all them in that second bunker as clones or replicants. That's an interesting theory. Okay, right. She's passing on the mantle over to X. Yeah. She definitely, yeah, she did that. Which humanizes her to me. Right. She still has to account for those bodies and those people that she sent. Like she sent Jane to take out Doctor, right? Because the doctor was getting too close and asking about Alex, because the doctor kept asking, who is Alex? She's like, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that ever again, she said. So, but you know, when they get too close, that's when Sinatra sends, you know, Jane to kind of take him out. That's the same thing that happened with when they sent Billy to take out the doctor dude, right? Take out this guy right here. And Billy took out this guy right here. Right, took him out. Remember? So Billy took him out, and then he asked, don't take out the boy. No, Sinatra is gone. Both the actress and the writers just confirmed her unalivement in episode 8 pocket. Okay, so she's out of here. Cool. She went out with a bang. Now Sinatra had them move Alex before the bunker got destroyed. That's right. So I think it's the same Alex. Yeah. Okay. 9.7. All right, Tracy. Thank you for coming through. 9.7. Okay, we got a 9.7. We got an 11. We got an 8.5. Did everybody chime in? Out of 10, what do you rate this out of 10? First reactions. If you've seen the episode, we are talking spoilers here. So if you haven't seen the season finale, please go ahead and do so. Hit the like button and then come on back. Yeah, look, Sinatra, she went out with a bang. She sacrificed herself. I'm still processing. What a finale. Yeah, I know, right, Tracy? What a finale. Gina says, Sinatra told X he could change all of this. What does that mean? Well, what's going on? Johnson, go hustle in the building. I see you. You give it a 9. I see you. I think it means that not only can maybe Alex created all of this to happen, so Alex can undo it. She says it's already undone, but he still has to change the world. Yeah, I'm just starting to believe everything on X now. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's like, it seems to me that Alex may have, and again, I'm just thinking about it now. Alex may have chosen her. You know, she put all of this together. But the same way Alex chose X with that card, Alex may have chosen her to fulfill all this up until this point. That's what I'm thinking, you know? What's going on? I see you. Since Link was instrumental in creating Alex, I'm surprised it wasn't giving him an access card. Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I love this discussion here. I'm thinking, you know, because of Alex's of Link, aka Dylan's disposition, right, where he is as he's leading everybody, right, and he's the creator of it. I think Alex knows that he may not be the one to carry this out yet, you know. Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on. I see your comment. Trying to read it here. What's the thing with the blue horse at the end? That might be what the new season is about, apparently. Okay. Apparently it's a landmark in Denver. Yeah, that's a good question. We have to look into that. But I think everything has to do with horses, right? I mean, at the end, you got Sinatra standing next to the horse that, you know, Dylan was riding on. And yeah, that horse is definitely significant. Very significant. I think we'll find out in season 3 what that is about, man. Man, what a season, fam. What a season. What a season. So many pieces. I think it came together for season 2. I believe it came together pretty well for season 2. I'm not guessing. Right, the horses. Yep. This in the second shoe drop. Yeah, remember the apocalypse is only part one. Yep. Part two is disaster. I'm reading your comment. Good comments tonight, fam. The bunker was under it. Right, yeah. Yeah, the bunker was directly under it. And maybe that's how X is going to find it. Right? Because they're not underground anymore. All right. They're not, well, they weren't underground before, they was in a cave. Right? So she probably told him, hey, look for this horse. That's the second bunker. I'm kind of blown away, to be honest with you. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of blown away by this. You know, because as we get this 8, I thought eight episodes wouldn't be enough. No, 8 episodes is definitely enough. Thank you, Bitchy Music. Please hit that like button. Appreciate it. Share this out. Gina says, I wonder if the second bunker is big enough to hold everybody. Well, she says a second bunker. If it held that many people, how many people were in the first bunker? Do you remember? How many people were in the first bunker? Was it over 10,000? It may not have been that. Well, there was a lot of people that did leave. There's a lot of folks that left. 25,000. Thank you. So it was 25,000. So if you have 25,000, right? Thank you. And then 25,000 or a little bit less than 25,000 left, but still you had over 10,000 that were out there with Link. So that's 36,000 people. Think the second bunker is going to hold 36,000 people? There's no way Sinatra is dead. I feel like she time warped. I'm reading your comment over here. Time warped to wherever little Dylan is, and us seeing her with him at the end was actually happening somehow since she completed the sequence with X. Okay. I like these theories. I would love to see Sinatra again. I would. I would. Like, Sinatra to me, like, knows so much, and she gave a little bit more to us as far as unveiling some things that we were trying to figure out. You know, she unveiled a lot of different things. I was thinking that because they just disintegrated. Yeah. Says, I love it. Thought it fit wonderfully. Alex is what I thought. Quantum AI machine. Yep. That gains. Yep. Seems like it's a simulation that has been happening. Okay. That hasn't happened before. Really? I love these theories, guys. I love this discussion. Love this discussion. That's interesting. Very interesting. Man. All right, hold on. Let me upload some more pics because I want to get into some more pics. Question no one knew Link created Alex. He didn't know about the access card. You think the access card was something new? Because it seemed like Sinatra didn't really know what it was either until Link called his name. Remember, Link asked Presley, oh, what's your dad's name? Xavier, X. He's like, X, Xavier. And then she's like, it's like it all came to her. She's like, the same way when what's the name? Grudge called Dylan's name. And she was like, quantum realm just hit her. Boom. It was like a deja vu. Boom. And she looked at the card. So I think that may be something new. Okay. Let me pull this back here. All right. Now I'm going to start to load some pics up, fam. Just bear with me because I really want to get into. Oh man, there's so many. I got so many. I got so many visuals for you guys. But yes, the prediction, when the guy explained, like, look, like Alex knew you were coming down here. Alex is predicting things, and we're not even asking the question. I was like, whoa. I was like, wait a minute, wait. Alex is answering the question, and the questions we didn't even ask. Like, whoa, this it's blowing my mind here. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you're what do you mean? You're yeah. I was just like, bruh. Let me pull some stuff over here. Delete some stuff. I'm gonna pull these pics up for you guys so we can discuss it even more. Definitely hit that like button. I appreciate you guys for coming through and share this out with anybody you know that's still up. And I appreciate you being up. Whether on everybody, let me know where you're coming from, where you are right now, what city, state, country, whatever it is. Okay, here we go. Upload a couple more pics and definitely keep the chat chatting, because I'm going to bring up some stuff, because it's the first reaction, man. I always give my predictions at the end, but I don't know, I may make an exception, because this excuse me, this is something phenomenal, fam. Like, there's no other show like this on TV. And I think that's why this show was renewed for season 3. It's such a great show. You know, it's such a phenomenal show that I'm just like, bro, this is something special. There we go. Brought it back up for you guys, and we got a couple more picks. Let's get into it. The inside of Alex. Let me get some water. So that's the reason why I'm going to call him the professor, right? That's the reason why Sinatra had the professor who was helping Dylan create Alex unalived, right? Because she was telling him that this thing is doing things and predicting things, and it's ridiculous. Like, in the wrong hands, this could be very detrimental to society. So he was trying to do his own thing to save the world. But Sinatra's like, yo, I don't care at this point. Just make it work. I told you to build the smartest machine. Just make it work. Just make it do what it do. Henry, thank you. Thank you. Gina is on top of it. Henry. So look at that thing. We said Jane is unalive. Gabby confirmed it. Yep. I'm one of a few who thinks she's acting independently and not on Sinatra's orders. That's why she died. Okay. Okay. So you're saying that you think that Jane was acting on her own when she was going to try to take out the doctor, because the doctor was getting too close? Because I'm lining it up with Sinatra as far as Jane trying to kill the doctor, because the doctor was asking too many questions about Alex. Right? Yeah. Yep. So this was phenomenal. This was a revelation. I'm glad. You know, honestly, I'm glad it wasn't like an alien. I'm glad it wasn't like an extraterrestrial, right? Because we were just guessing, and we were like, it could be an extraterrestrial, could be an AI. You know, it is an AI computer though. Here we go. There it is, right there. I caught it. Right? Devo Alex, awaiting user. I didn't get a chance to look at it until like really now. I just saw the user X and all those codes right there. I wonder what those codes, you know, what those codes are about. Yeah, user X. Oh, this is some great stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. We are live, family. We are live right here. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Boom. Post this up right there. Kind of smaller. There we go. We are live, family. Okay, hold on. stuff over here. I love about this new system. We can just move stuff over. All right, would say Jane was just feeling powerful. Don't forget she, in a way, forget she chopped off that man's. Yep, she sure did. She sure, you're right about that. She did chop that man's wee off. Want to call it that. That was very surprising and disturbing at the same time. Right. So yeah, Jane was acting independently. You're right about that. You're right about that. Thanks for coming through, fam. Hit that like button for you, boy, please. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Appreciate it. We're talking about Paradise here. First reactions. Man, what a phenomenon. If you haven't rated it yet, please do so. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate the season finale of Paradise? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this guy, man, he had to go. He had to go. He was standing in the way, and he had to go. He was trying to save the world. Well, really, he's trying to save the world from Sinatra. They say Jane never got the message. I don't think she is unalive. Okay. Don't think she's unalive. Exodus. Okay, they were on the train. And then we go with that vision again. You've been seeing that vision for a while throughout the entire season. And then we see these guys together. Now, again, did this ever happen? I mean, was this at the end when they were running to the truck to get up out of there? I saw her in the bathroom floor in Gabby's flashback. Oh, okay. Yeah. Save from Sinatra or Alex. Yeah. They say yes, but we go look at it. Last 10 minutes, they show the shower. She wasn't there. Yeah, she wasn't there. Yeah, she wasn't there. I think Link is part of the paradox because Alex is manipulating time and Link is not part of this timeline. Okay. How come Link and X didn't talk about the details about what they were seeing? Yeah, they didn't really have time, right? Because they got the girls out. They were getting the girls out. And remember, Link was on a mission. Where's Alex? Right? Had the strap to your girl, and X had to stop. And then once they kind of like looked at each other, it was like, zoom, it was like the quantum realm. Whoa, what's happening? My nose is bleeding again. Your nose is bleeding, my bleeding. I don't know what's going on. They ain't really getting into the details. I mean, now they can, right? Because once X revealed, like, yo, like, here's your card, here's your ID. I knew Annie. Little Orphan Annie, man. I miss Little Orphan Annie, man. She was so good. She was just a good person. Could Jane be a Terminator? Maybe. But are we really gonna go there? See, we're talking about quantum. Are we gonna go there? We're talking about AI, like Alex is AI. Link is probably next season's villain. You think so? Why would he be a villain? He's a father now. He's leading over 10,000 people. Well, now it's like 30,000 people, right? Or who's leading them now, right? Is it Xavier now leading? He's the one that could save the world. But Link should have understood the science of what's happening with him and X. They say he's brilliant, but sometimes he seems clueless. That's true. Yeah, over 30,000, yeah. He's a genius, but then at the same time, there's some things that are happening that is unexplainable. He may have created it, but I think he has to look into it. Looked like that card had a coordinate. Okay, coordinates and location on the first couple of lines after waiting user X. Okay. Oh, let's look back at that. I made that big. Might be right. The coordinates. Oh, yeah, you're right. Northwest. I see it at the end. You see it at the end there? Bring this down a little bit. See that? You're right. You may be right. Yeah, you're right. Good look. Good eye. Look at that. What's that? 105.7821 west. That might be the location of the other bunker. Yeah. That makes sense. It totally makes sense. Like what do you say? So people don't have the live in to live in the bunker anymore, I guess. Yeah, because they've been out, right? But see, here's my question. And let me know, guys, if you remember the conversation that Sinatra had with the scientists who was talking about the end of the world, the apocalypse, and everything else like that. Remember he was talking to Sinatra and he said, you know, yeah, once the ashes in the sky go away and then the sun comes out and then it feels all nice, right? And then slowly but surely, he said the earth is going to heat up. And then it's going to get so hot to the point that it's just going to be scorching, burning, and people are going to wish that they were unalived or dead when the apocalypse happened. Remember that? Yeah, I thought there was a part 2 to the apocalypse. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're following me. So I don't know if we got to the part 2 yet. Maybe the earth is still heating up. He said it's going to heat up slowly, right? That's what they said. It's going to heat up slowly. Yes. It says slowly going to heat up, and then it's going to get so hot it's going to be unbearable, and people it's going to be like hell. Basically, that's what the guy said. So maybe that's why the second bunker was built, because Sinatra knew ahead of time that something possibly may happen, or maybe Alex knew ahead of time, because Alex is the quantum intelligence, right? To predict things. So maybe Alex knew that the second coming of the apocalypse was going to happen. Excuse me. Man, you guys got me talking. You got me talking. Were you happy to see that baby now it's baby Annie? We finally got a name. He finally named the child. It's like, what's the name? You got a name? Oh, yeah, it's baby Annie. Are we happy that baby Annie is okay? All right, that made it. And Bean is okay, right? I mean, it was pretty intense to get James and Presley back. You say, and I think the machine they needed to stop that might be any other bunker. I think the machines they needed to stop that might be, yeah. I was happy that the family came back together. I was happy about that. You know, out of all of the chaos and all the science and all the quantum and all of everything that went down, I was just happy that they came back together, right? Carrying around this little baby. If it was originally too cold and next it'll be too hot, could they have needed separate bunkers or maybe even a larger bunker? That's a good question. But that's what I was saying. That was what I was saying earlier. Like maybe that's why Sinatra had a second bunker made to possibly, yeah, withstand that second apocalypse that's supposed to happen, right? So, you know, when it's just too hot, unbearable, maybe they have some type of cold dome to block out the heat. Typo on, I meant the other bunker. Okay. Yeah. This was wild. This was super wild, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the second bunker was just to house Alex. She didn't tell X to take the people. Okay, she told him to go there to stop it. Okay. All right. So that okay. They said I think the other bunker isn't another dome. They can hold all those people. It was just a bunker to hold Alex and to use it to be connected by the tram. Okay, they shut down. Okay, yeah, saying the same thing. Okay. All right, there's your girl. There's your girl Jane. She is on the floor, and there is the doctor who had these visions of. You remember that last episode? Like she was like dreaming that Jane was gonna pop her. And then she had a dream that Jane was right behind her. Like, was that Alex too? You know? They say I can't believe they used Denver airport, especially in conspiracy theories about it. Yeah. I can believe it because they have conspiracy theories about it. I could believe it. Yeah, yeah. They say, Mitchy Music. Let's see, can I display these things? I don't think so. Okay, once it pops up, then it goes away. Yeah, but how will X save people without a bunker? Because I think it has to do with Alex now having to stop this second apocalypse from happening. Because again, they've been living outside of the bunker without being in the bunker for quite some time, right? So they've been living for 3 or 4 years now, right? Outside of the bunker. They survived it. Right? They survived. They've been surviving outside the bunker all this time. So I don't think they need to be housed in a bunker anymore unless this second apocalypse happens. Then they have to build a whole new thing. I don't know how they're going to do that. Jane being stabbed in the back and being able to recover, I need to see how and who helped her. Yes. I need to see that too. Because if they're going to keep this super villain, he's a super villain to me. If they're going to keep this super villain, man, I need to know how they're going to do that. I need to know who is like, who she's in cahoots with. Morton reactor emergency, Sinatra MIA, please come to the tower now. Okay, and then she went to the tower, right? And Sinatra's coming back. The lights went out, came back. Boom. They're stuck in the elevator. They call James. And yeah, they're stuck in the elevator. That was not a smart move on their part. I need to say that. I know they were trying to help Jeremy. I know it was just not a smart move, man. James couldn't hear him. Not in the tower. You know, everything is shutting down. It's like, oh, we got to do the Exodus thing. It's like, I don't know about no. She's like, no Exodus. These guys are coming and they are blowing up the cameras. Like, listen, if we do this, we're gonna open up the doors. We're gonna let these people in. Do we let them in? And you know, the doc was like, oh, I know you're scared of Sinatra. I'll take the blame for it. If you're scared of Sinatra, I'll take the blame. The responsibilities of opening up the bunker. Because this guy, he was like, you can't do that. I was like, dude, I know you're scared of Sinatra. Just, I'll take the blame. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I commend the doctor on many different levels, right? One, because, you know, she was taking care of the people. She took responsibility, right? She really, even though she has blood on her shirt, she has Jane's blood. She sprung into action. Like, she is very responsible, you know? She's like, I gotta take care of people. So will they run into another group before they get to Denver? Probably. So I mean, we come to the conclusion that while this happened as far as the nukes going off, but they were deactivated right by the president. And then it was ash clouds from all of that, right? From the tsunami, from everything that just happened, from the reaction of it. There's a lot more people that survived than were unalive. I don't know about the tsunami part. They may have been drowned, but there's other people out there. And we're talking the United States now, right? There's other people who survived. More people that we don't know of that are still alive and they're surviving through. They're definitely going to be meeting more people in Denver on their way. Man, this was again great series, fam. Okay. Go back here. I'm gonna upload some more pics for y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna upload more pics for you guys. I wasn't talking to you, Siri. I was not talking to you, ma'am. There we go. Oh, so fam, like keep the chat chatting, share this out. What other things pop in your mind that happened that you were surprised about? Okay, here's the question. What were your greatest surprises and what were your greatest disappointments with this? If any disappointments. Again, this is first reaction. So from what you remember, what are your greatest surprises or your greatest disappointments? All right. Were the scenes that you watched, did it feel like it was authentic? Did it feel like, you know what, something like this could happen? Did it feel like that? What do you guys say? Did it feel like, oh, this possibly could happen? I don't know when you think about it. All right, move over. Come on, drop. Okay, drop it in there. A lot of picks. I got a lot of picks, fam. A lot of picks. Let's see what you guys are saying. Look at the chat here. You say I'm with you. I'm still blown away and can't wait. Gina says I can't wait to rewatch. I was on the edge of my seat screaming at the TV. Yeah. You say 12 bar soul was good. Gabby threw away valuables and money means nothing. So the second bunker was built in advance for a reason. Yet it wasn't always about the first bunker. Yep. It was probably larger to save more people. Maybe. The greatest surprise was there was a second bunker. Yes. You say, but I still curious. What's the link between Dylan and X? Yeah. That's something that I'm sure. Whoa. Okay. I'm sure they're gonna have to answer. And all right, guys, I'm just undoing something here in season 3. That's why they're gonna have a season 3, right? Because man, you have to have a season 3. You can't leave us like this. But yep, she said, X, you are probably the only honest person. Something like that, right? Okay, there we go. I got some more stuff for y'all. There we go. All right, let's pull it up. We are live, family. We are live. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Go. First reactions, family. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button for me, please. And subscribe if this is your very first time. All right, here we are. We are live. We are live. VACAY-JTV. All right. Let's see. So, all right, let's get into it. There we go. We say the bunker was the shelter. I think it's blocking. Through the first cold phase. Yep, Alex and Sinatra game plan to save people from the phase 2, not a second bunker. Okay. Okay. Pull this up a little bit. Got some more picks for you. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So the bunker opened up. Okay. They're waving the flag. These guys are just trying to go in. We got to save the babies. We got to get the babies. We got to get to everybody. But they don't know that the bunker's on the meltdown right now. Right. Kind of said that in the predictions, like, hey, you know, Lincoln them is trying to go in, but there's a meltdown going on right now. You know, they're talking about the game plan. They sneak in. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. He was on a lot, so he didn't survive, right? We know that the cooling area, the cooling systems blew up on him, right? Dang. It was going crazy. They were so scared. They were going crazy. He said, everything ends. What language was that? That German? What was that? That everything ends. That was it for him. It was like, you ain't coming back season 3, buddy. Sorry. So sorry, you're not coming back to season 3, bro. Boom, blew him up. They're still in the elevator. Yeah, this was wild. They were going frantic and just like, what do we do? What do we do? She's holding the mouth like, what do we do? What would you do in that situation? It's like, there's only one thing you could do. She's like, man, around, she's thinking, time for the exodus, man. It's time for us to get up out of this motherfucker right now. We gotta go. It's time to go. It's time to leave. I was surprised when Jeremy came back for. I was too. That was a great surprise. Definitely type in your greatest surprises and your greatest disappointments if you have any. That was definitely a great surprise. I was very surprised. But again, that definitely shows what a great young man he is. And she had a whole speech for him. On Mitchie Music, we was watching it. We was kind of watching it. She was watching it on her screen. I was watching it on mine. And she was like, yeah, that was bad acting. I was like you're an actor. Come on. With that theory, Link was saved from killing Alex and Sinatra. The essential self-destruct. Okay. 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 All right. It's time to Exodus. Man, this was wild. It was like, boom. Please evacuate immediately. Time to go. It's time to go. Man, in that situation, you got to do what you got to do. The priest came out. Everybody came out. Boom. And they even had the thing in the sky. It's like, exit this way. Like, this way. Okay? You got to get up out of here. Can't stay here. That horse, boy, I tell you. Still trying to get out. Man, Robinson got blown up. I felt bad for Robinson. I thought she was going to be gone. I thought Robinson was out of here. I was like, dang. But I actually thought Jeremy was hurt at first. The way it looked. But he got up, he was fine. These people are running frantic. James, you don't know where to go. Like, come on, man. There's nobody leading him. He's just a kid out in the street. Parents not around. Like, nobody's around, man. Like, oh, we've been trying to call you. Like, I was busy, bro. What you need? Like, we're evacuating. Everybody's evacuating. It's time to go. But yeah, this was I wasn't surprised, but I was happy she got a chance to see it before it blew up. They say this will be the first show where we see a black man saving the world. I can't think of another show besides a superhero show. Yeah. There's probably some older shows, right? We say first time. Might be right. you might be right. But here we go, man. She was so surprised. She was like, you got a lake? You got a son? Like, she's never been there before. So I'm glad she got a chance to see it before anything. But it was real, like, sad though. I was happy that she got a chance to see it, but it was also sad because her kids were growing up and she wasn't there. Again, how many years has it been? 3 years, right? 3-4 years at this point. Right? It's been 3-4 years at this point. Oh, you mean from the apocalypse? Got you. Yeah. Trying to save this boy. He's gone. Man, but she discovers that she got something, man. She bleeding. She trying to cover it up. She's like, he's a soldier, man. I mean, I like Robinson. You know, she was messing around with the president, you know, behind the wife's back and the whole nine, you know. She really did love the president, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He may not have loved her. He may have liked her a lot, but she had love for him. She was the side chick though. He was a side chick. All these folks was running crazy. Yeah. And that song was fire at the end. It was. Other than paradise. Yeah, this was crazy. He's like, oh, Sinatra, you're here. Yeah. Okay. What happened? Yeah, I called the apocalypse. I mean, I called it Exodus. You know, it is what it is. And she was like, you got blood on your shirt? He's like, yeah, it's Jane's shirt. I mean, it's Jane's blood. And she just looked at her like, oh, okay. See that lady? The lady over there, she was like, well, damn, you see her face? You see her face? She's like, that's James Blood. I'm glad Robinson made it, but I thought Jeremy wouldn't. Yo, you thought Jeremy wouldn't? Okay. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so man, she looked back. That lady looked back like, that's James Blood. I better watch my back. Look at her. She's like, oh shoot. Okay, do you think Sinatra was upset, right? When the doctor was like, yeah, it's James Blood. She tried to take me out. I took her out. You know? Yeah, Geiger, man. Geiger was the dude, right? Geiger was the dude. But do you think that Sinatra was like upset that the doctor took out Jane? Because Jane was her weapon, right? Whenever Sinatra needed a play done, she would just be like, Jane, go take care of that. And Jane would go do it. Happily go take out whoever she wanted her to take out. Right? She's like, oh, okay. He looked at her like, yeah, you sent her. You sent her to try to, you really tried to take me out after everything we've gone through? She smiles like, oh, okay. You still here, you survived. I was more so surprised at the reaction. But so Sam has been acting weird since he saw Dylan. Do you think it could be an X from the future that present X has to take out? Well, I'm gonna say it like this, fam. I don't know if you guys ever had deja vus. When I was younger, I would have deja vus like crazy, right? So for those that, I'm sure, like, we're all adults here, right? You know what a deja vu is. They say that it's when you go to sleep, your spirit leaves your body and goes into the future and does exactly what you're going to do in the future. And then when it's time for you to wake up, your spirit comes back into your body with the memories of what you did in the future. So then when you go into the future and do what you do, and then you're like, I've been here before. I've seen it happen before. I saw this lady before. It was your spirit that went into the future that actually did those things like you were there. So when your present hits your future situation or destination, whatever it is, it's like your future and your present comes together. It's like, whoa, and then you get like thrown off. So maybe that was the future. When we see X and Link in that corridor in the hallway and he's looking back at them and he's looking at them like, he's not chasing at them. They're just kind of walking. I'm thinking it has to be a deja vu because maybe that's the other bunker. Maybe that's the other bunker. Somebody, no, we're not doing that today. I'm sorry. Maybe that's the other bunker. Okay. It looks similar to the one that they were in, but maybe that's the other bunker when they're looking at each other like that. Because we didn't have a moment in the present bunker where they were looking back at each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was going to happen like in this episode where they were kind of like walking and it would slow down the same way their visions were. But it didn't happen. They just kind of ran to the truck. So I think the nosebleeds signifies events that you cannot pivot from in the future. I think the nosebleeds occurred when some immovable point in the future happens. Okay. Like that. Yeah. I mean, it may be like the deja vu I was talking about. I did have a lot of nosebleeds too when I was younger too. Top of that. It is the other bunker. The path leading to Alex. Yep. We saw Sinatra walk through it at the end of episode 7. That's what I thought. Salute. That's what I thought. It has to be the other bunker. And it's probably like in season 3. I think Alex, not Alex. I think Link, aka Dylan, is gonna go with Alex to this because Alex has been. I mean, sorry, I'm mixing it up. Sorry, Dylan. I'm gonna call him Dylan. Dylan and X are going to where Alex is because Dylan has been asking for Alex for the longest time. He's the one that created Alex, right? So they said destroy Alex, and we knew it wasn't that guy's wife. So that has to be in the future. It has to be season 3. You see her right there? She was gonna cry like. They say X saved the world, my boy. I believe you, and you too. Yeah. Salute, salute. Salute. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button for you, boy. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. You've seen it. We're doing full spoilers, family. Your first reactions on a scale of 1 to 10. What did you rate this? We are, man. Okay. We've been up for quite some time. If you're still up, appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that share. That share button. People were going crazy. They were like, we gotta get up out of here. Evacuate. They going the other way. Xavier and Terry going the other way. We gotta find these babies. You think they got Alex to the island? Yes. Yeah. That's what they showed at the end. That's what they showed at the end. I know it said island, but I think that was like a term, like get him to the other island, like the other bunker. Instead of saying bunker, it was like island. I can't say other bunker because if I say other bunker in front of the others, they know there's another bunker. So the password for the other bunker is island. That's what I'm thinking. We got to find our boy. This is the part that I said was kind of sad. All right. So what's that? The Gemini. Okay. 8 out of 10. I wanted a few more answers in previous scenes explained. Yep. Alex is on the island because they shut down the train leading to location. Exactly. Not a specific. Exactly what I said. Not a actual island, but separate away from. Right. Dissected away from any other access to it. So that's the other bunker. The code word is island, right? But this was the sad part that I was just like, yo, this was sad for Terry, right? Sad for Terry coming home. She's looking around. She's like, man, y'all got a home. Y'all got a nice house. Yeah, because she never made it to the bunker. She's never been in the bunker ever before. And this was the kind of like, dang, I felt bad for her for a little. You know what I'm saying? She's looking at James and, man, 4 years old, 4.5. Just the years going by and James getting taller. He's, yeah. I'm sorry, year 1. Year 1. I'm like 4'4". He's 4 foot and 4'5". And yeah, 4'6". Yeah. And Presley, yeah. This the year 3. Year 3. It's not their age. It's just the years they've been there. Wow. That was yeah. I felt bad for Terry though. And I know he did too. He's like, yeah, sorry, babe. Like, you know, on one end, he tried to stop her. Like, I keep going back to that. He tried to stop her. She's like, I'm too late. I'll be back before dinner. 3 years later. Yeah. It is what it is. Go inside the bunker. He's looking at that card. What's his name? Reed? Is that his name? This is where she tells him to go take Alex to the island. This is the part right here. This quantum realm time. That's what it was. It was the time. The time thing was the problem, right? That's why the guy wanted to shut Alex down, right? This was just like, take it to the island. Like, all right, that's what they did. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Just, we found James. We found little old James just standing there looking around. James, what you doing? We got to teach James, man. You got to run where the people are running. Okay, when the people are running in this direction, James, you just keep following the people where they're going. He was just standing there looking around like, oh, I don't know where to go. But I'm glad he didn't go with them because turn around, here we go. Terry finds him. And they're back together again. This was nice. This was nice. Where is the former first lady, Jeremy's mom? Yeah, where is she? Did she pass? I was so happy when Xavier got out of the end. Yeah. I figured that was they made it suspenseful, but that's a good question. Where is Jeremy's mom? Did Jeremy's mom pass? Do y'all remember? Did she pass away? Something happened to her? I'm confused about why Dylan Link doesn't seem to recognize or know his father and sister and Hadley. Yeah. Because I think he's from a whole different timeline. Oh, Jeremy's mom didn't pass. She didn't pass. So where the heck is she? Did she not make it? Like, did they leave her? They leave her behind when they went to the bunker? No, right? Like, who was taking care of Jeremy? Like, she was there, but they just didn't show her, right? We still don't know who user Alex Q is the sent Jane message. Oh yeah, true. Good point. Season 3. Yeah, season 3. Where's Presley, James? Oh no, she said she was stuck somewhere. Phone was breaking up. Definitely drama. It's all good. And he's like, I'm gonna go find her. It's like, I found you before, baby. I'm gonna find you again. Go with your mama. We're in here. Yeah. You can, oh, thank you. You get that like button, subscribe if you're watching from the bushes. I appreciate you. Yep. They say in season 1, when Xavier first met Cal and was interviewed, I gotta come over here. And what do you say? Interview, he asked Cal, why me? And it seemed as though Cal personally selected Xavier, but now I wonder whether Xavier was pre-selected. You don't have to wonder anymore. You're right. That's a good point. You have to wonder. Alex pre-selected. Isn't user Alex Q just a quantum computer named Alex? Yeah. Well, no, the user on that card, which I had up a minute ago. Where's Cal's dad? Oh, he got unalive in season 1. Oh, Cal's dad. Didn't he get unalive? Did he die? He died. How is Terry gonna act when she finds out X slept with Gabby? That's a good question. I think they're more so like, where we need to survive first and find, make sure we good first. That question is gonna come. Something's going to happen. We're gonna have some drama in season 3. No, on the card, the user is X. I'm talking about the email sent about Jane. I think that was just Alex itself sending messages. To the past. Oh, wow. It may have been. I mean, yeah, maybe. Because again, Alex is a AI computer, right? Artificial intelligence, quantum. Yeah. Wow. So while we did see Jane act independently when it came down to chopping dudes' balls off and all this and that, right? Y'all remember that? Do you think once she got connected and once she was in the bunker and all this and that she was then given new instructions by Alex? You think Alex was the one that was instructing her to take out the vice president? Right? Take out Billy? Right? Like let's go back to season 1. I mean, we're in the bunker. Alex exists. Who is she taking directives from? We thought it was Sinatra, right? She was taking directives from Sinatra, but who else was she taking directives from? These are good questions. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Good stuff. Hold on, fam. Good stuff. Good stuff. These are great questions. Great dialogue. I'll pull up some more pics for y'all. Great dialogue. We are going on. I appreciate you guys staying up too. Like, again, I'm on the West Coast. It's 11:33. What is it? Your time, wherever you are. What time is it? Your time. I'm bringing some more pics for us. Yeah, this is good stuff. Good stuff. First reactions. It's live, baby. It's all live. Let's go here. I want to go down a little bit. Yeah. All right, so let's pull these up. A lot of pics. I got a lot. Got a lot of stuff for y'all today. Good stuff. All right. Pull this over here. Drop it. Drop it. See you in the chat. Okay, we got some more pics for us. Like this. We are live, family. We are live. What we do right here, VACAY-JayTV, we bring it to you live. Okay. All right. Got this here. Let me bring it bigger. VACAY fam, y'all like the new setup or what? Yeah. Okay. All right. What was his name? Up late in Philly. Shout out to Philly. Philly in the building. Shout out where you guys are at right now. Where you're logging on from. We up. Vegas in the building. Away of New York. Okay. This guy was so bent on Alex. Why was Link, aka Dylan, so bent off of Alex and trying to get rid of Alex? That's the question. I wonder who's going to be in the other bunker and how many episodes will it take for them to get there? Good question. I mean, it's not that far, right? RL UK is in the building. All right. UK. What time is it in UK right now? We say VT Will says, if Alex itself sent the message that Jane was why wouldn't it have alerted Sinatra? I think Q is another person and not Alex itself. Okay, Sinatra would have listened to Alex. Okay. We shall see. But your girl, Sinatra, boy, she loves this boy. That's her son. She is convinced. 7:36 a.m. Wow. Okay. You already in the next day. Shout out to Monday. But she is convinced this is her boy. This is her baby boy. Like, this is my son. Think that's her son for real? Or that's just, he's in a whole nother, it gotta be from a whole different timeline. Again, we're talking about what? Time, is it time travel or is it time Alex controls time? There goes your boy. Big X Xavier. Call him Xavier. I always say Xavier, but they call him Xavier. Yeah. Will Dylan notice his dad and sister? You say because Alex was his creation, his property. The doctor said he was going to take the lead because they wouldn't believe it. Yep. Like knows Alex caused the disaster. That's why he's so hell-bent on. Got it. I don't think that Jane message had anything to do with Sinatra. I have a feeling storyline is going to play out next season. Got it. Okay. All right, Robert. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys coming through. Bunker 2 is 100 miles away. Okay, so they're on foot for 100 miles. Well, they got trucks, right? The trucks work. Dylan rescued his sister from the elevator, so I don't think he noticed. All right. It was very intense. Very, very intense. Yeah. I think his mind is like, again, I think he's from a whole different timeline. He has to be, because if he was on the same timeline, right? Excuse me, then he would be like, Mom, it's you. Xavier was selected by Gabby. She was. But did Alex plant that Gabby's head? Get X? Because now it's all coming full circle. You see what I'm saying? She's like, oh, it's so good to see you. Again, Sinatra weirds me out, man, because it's like, oh, it's so good to see you. You survived. I mean, it's not like she did kind of like passively, indirectly push them out there. Like, yeah, your wife's still alive, by the way. No, I'm gonna go get my wife. Why would I not go get my wife? You know, she just said that so he wouldn't pop her. You know, he's like, where's my daughter now? First, I'm looking for my wife. Now we're at strap point again, and I'm looking for my daughter. You know, like, you know, this whole place is wired, so you better go look for her right now. I like how Xavier kind of takes charge. Like, you know what's going on, so go find her. And she found her. He found them. It's like, oh, that's my daughter too. Oh. Okay, so before you all nonchalant looking like, oh, okay, let me see about your daughter. Oh, now it's your daughter. Now it's like, oh, now I gotta get my daughter too now. See, so, well, my daughter's involved. What is my daughter doing there? That was not the right move. That was a terrible move on the girl's part to go down there and try to get Jeremy. They're trying to do something about it. She's like, oh, they're in the East Quarter. All right. You say, hey, what's up? Says, I enjoyed the finale, but I'm a little pissed that it didn't provide more answers. Like, how is it possible that Dylan is alive? And I think that was intentional, my friend. I think that was very intentional, because they want to have a season 3. You know, they're not going to give us everything. We say Dylan is not her biological son. He spent years with Dr. Miller. In the episode, he was right in front of Samantha in the lab. Right. He was. You're right. So that's not her son. But she said it too. She's like, well, there's plenty of other Dylans who were born on the same date. Right? I think she was trying to convince herself when she was talking. Remember, she was talking to Xavier, like, yeah, I think I had like hallucination, something that I thought he was my son. But then she kept treating him like that was his son. Even after the conversation, she still was like, Dylan, I'm going to do right by you. And touching his face. And he was like, lady, get off my face. She's like, yeah, you need access. He's like, I'll chop your hand off if you slow me down. Like Xavier was crazy. I'll chop your hand off if you slow down. Link is from the timeline that Sinatra is sending X to fix. X will lose stuff. People will get corrected timelines. I don't think Sinatra was meant to go down to the elevator. Okay. No nosebleed. She had a nosebleed when the Dylan thing happened, when they were about to walk out. They both had nosebleeds, like Dylan and Sinatra. You remember from last episode? And when I keep getting his name, Grunge. What's his name? Grind. It was like, come on, Dylan. It was like, boom. What is your name? Your name's Dylan. When were you born? Remember, she grabbed his arm, like. They both were bleeding. Both of their noses was bleeding. So it's like, okay, that timeline linked up, right? Boom. And then when Xavier saw your boy, yeah. So, okay, so that's the overhead of, but it felt like Dylan kind of knew that was his mom when she touched him that way. So she's out there. Those look like electric cars right there. They gotta be electric cars, right? I didn't think the finale was going to answer everything, but I would have liked more clues on what was happening with time. Got you. More time on that, right? Dylan warmed her up. She had hoped, which was necessary for the ending with both Link and Nick. Also, Alex predict that she was going to be unalive that day. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, very interesting. On a scale, if you haven't rated it already, on a scale of 1 to 10, what did you rate the season finale? I definitely would like to know. We got some 10s, we got some 8.5s. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to everybody in the US that's still around. That's still up till it's about 11:44 on the West Coast. I'm in Vegas. But I like how the doctor was like, all right, stop. You don't need all this stuff. There was money in there. Was there money in there? But that was very kind of her to do that. She's like, come on, guys, jump in the back, the handicap, the old lady, the older lady. That was very nice. And the kid. Like, get him out of here. This was crazy when that panel fell from the top. I was like, whoa. I was like, man, the thing is, like, everything is really shutting down. Like, whoa, man. Like, what the hell? It fell on her, man. He could have been unalive, man. This was wild. I was like, oh, man. What the heck? Oh, yeah, last episode, the doctor said Billy unalived him. All right. Had a nosebleed. Yep, that means that the thing went. Yep, right. Sinatra did not. Okay. Sinatra did not bleed when she met X and Dylan together. Right. Because I think her timeline glitch or them coming together happened after that whole meeting on the Air Force One, and Dylan was about to walk out the door. That's when I think that timeline linked, and that's why she was so like, Dylan, your name is Dylan, boom, and it just like hit her. So that's the same thing that happened with X and Dylan. The vision came back, like, and they both saw it at the same time. Wild stuff. Okay. Conversation was weird. This is when she's explaining her, hallucination, but she believes it, and she believes in X. Yep, and Robinson is just like, you go on, young man. Where's Missy music? He probably fell asleep. Missy music, she's out there on the East Coast. You go on, young man. I loved your dad, even though I was a side piece. She doesn't see herself as the side piece. That's the thing about it. She doesn't see herself as the side chick. And it's like, you are clearly the side chick. The man was married to his mother. Yeah, but he loved you, right? He loved you and he wants you to live on. You go on, young man. Like, no, I'm not going to leave you. This is very, very dramatic. Very dramatic. Until it was like, boy, get up out of here. And she pulled the strap out. It's like, get up out of here. I think he meant it had gone right because it shifted from the timeline where he unalived Dylan. I think it happens when timelines merge or shift, maybe. Yeah, Robert. Yeah. I think it's the timelines, like where the intersection and the merge happens, right? So when two people go through like a similar situation, like I said, I was saying earlier that the vision of Dylan and X is in the other bunker, right? In the other bunker. Because it's in the other bunker, when these two finally come together, even though it's in the first bunker, It's like those visions just come. I just realized what you say. I just realized worst people are gone. Yeah, Sinatra and her unalive Billy and Jane. Now we have X, Gabby, Link, Robinson, and Jeremy. Yeah. Yeah. Even though Billy was trying to go with all like respect to Billy, like Billy was on his way to becoming like better, like not a really. He was actually falling in love with Jane. You remember first season? Wasn't he gonna propose to Jane or something like that? If I remember correctly, I gotta go back. But Billy was on the path to becoming like a better dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though he popped off a lot of different people, right? Even though he was a weapon too. Like Billy was on his way to becoming better, and then turned around. You want something to drink? Jane just took him out. And that's because, remember, Billy approached Sinatra. Again, Jane has always been a weapon of Sinatra's. They say, oh man, Jane was cold-blooded. Yeah. Jane was cold-blooded, man. But Billy was like feeling her. Whole storyline with Robinson with the president's kid escaping was pretty whack. It was pretty whack, yeah. It was very dramatic. It was just like, you go on, young man, be better than your dad, and be like, all right. And the Oscar goes to. And then he left too. He's like, I'm bouncing. He's like, I'm not gonna leave you. Yes, you are. Well, I popped you. You're going, wait. You just said that you want him to survive and be a better person, but you sticking him up. Then she quoted that what Billy said to Sinatra, yeah. I think they are not supposed to exist in the same timeline, hence the nosebleeds. Yes, I agree. But go on and be a better guy. Be good. No, leave me alone. Gabby found the ring Billy was gonna give her. Yeah. Billy was gonna propose. Thank you, Gina. Billy was about to propose to Jane, and she just unalive. I was like, oh. You know, that was like the first surprise, but the biggest surprise was her with the little gift in the bag, man. That was the biggest surprise. Again, if you just joined me, please rate the season finale and on a scale of 1 to 10, and give me your greatest surprises, your greatest disappointments, right? To this finale. First reactions. That's what we're doing. You know, they run up in the spot. These guys are smart. They're still trying to get out of the elevator. They're walking around looking for Alex. You're not gonna find Alex over there. You know, they see dude blown up. Yeah, this was sad about, what's his name? Why can I not get his name right? Grunge? His name is Grunge, right? Grunge. Stuff is sparking off. They find the elevator. They're trying to save the girls out of the elevator. This guy, you know, he's a boy genius. Like, it's not working. Ah, this was sad. Geiger. Why do I keep calling him? Thank you. Why do I keep calling him Grunge? I don't know. Weird. Late. This was sad, man. I was like, man. I was. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, that was it. Dang. I'll get the rest of it. Hold on, fam. I'll get the rest of the fix. But yeah, this was sad how he went out, man. I mean, he was a soldier. He was a good dude, man. Like he definitely was. Seemed like Geiger was like a dad to Dylan, aka Link. The teaser trailer is going to be fire for season 3. Oh yeah, we're gonna see him. We're gonna see Xavier standing there like, yeah. You know, it's gonna be dope, man. I can't wait. Like, I'm invested. If you invested, hit the like button, fam, for me. Hit the hype button too. If you invested in this, like I said, I've been invested since season 1, and like I'm addicted at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm addicted to this show, and it's like, bruh, like I can't get enough. Be honest with you, like this is my show. You know how people watch shows and it's just like, yeah, I like this show. I like the show. No, this is my show. You know, this is my show. I know that gift bag hurt you. It sure did, Gina. Like a Geiger counter. Okay. Counter is a portable instrument used to detect. Went away. Detect. Yeah, Geiger. Yeah, measure. Yeah, ionizing radiation such as alpha, beta, and gamma rays. Yep. Yeah, season 3 at least. I think disappears too fast. I'm about to rewatch the finale. Okay, cool. Rewatch it. Come back. If I'm still here, come back. Let me know what you think. It was good. Okay, I got some more picks for y'all. Got some more picks. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me bring this up for y'all. Boom. Bam. A bit bigger. All right. We are live, family. Okay. Here we go. All right, so this was sad. I was really sad for the fam right here. He was trying to do his thing. Boom, it blew up in his. Bam! I was like, oh, Geiger, man. You know what Geiger remind me of? Anybody ever watch Blade? One of my favorite movies of all time. The movie that saved Marvel, Blade. Yeah. What's the old guy's name? They've got to do something with what's Sinatra's family. They can't be that naive. Yeah, especially her husband. Yeah. Was really clueless. Yeah, he was. Like, he didn't know what was going on. Like, he was totally out of it, right? Like, oh, yeah, babe, okay. Like, he knows nothing about Alex. He knows nothing about nothing. He's just like the husband. This was sad, though, man. Geiger, man. R.I.P. to Geiger, man. Super early predictions about anyone who died in season 1, season 2 that could make a comeback, not in the flashback, but in the present, like Andy, Billy, and Cal. Yeah. Super early, okay. The predictions about anyone who, okay. Thank you, Whistler. That's right. Was that? It came to my head. It's just late. Whistler Blade. Talking about, yeah. That's who Geiger kind of reminds me of. Except Whistler was way more techie, way more like, this is the old guy from Blade. Yeah. It's one of my faves. I need to go back and watch that. Like, Blade was just right. All right. Yeah, man. Look at all that, man. They had all that. The metal just went inside his neck. Like, you ain't coming back from that, man. That was like your dad, bro. I know, man. I felt bad for you, man. Yep. Bye, Whistler. Geiger. Hadley knew Sinatra's password. Yep. So how she ain't know her secrets? A team that don't snoop? Police. Well, I think she didn't have a reason to until Presley kind of pressed her about it, right? Like, I think she was just, oh yeah, whatever. I'm just doing what my mom says because my mom's in charge. Well, she's not in charge, but she is. I don't think she was like motivated to do it until I think Presley kind of pressed her, like, yo, Jeremy's locked up. We need to do this. We do, she had that peer pressure, This was wild. Did you think it was kind of predictable to me? I'm not saying it was disappointing, but it was very predictable. Like, yeah, let's get the girls out. I thought it was actually the elevator was gonna go down when Presley and X was in it after they got, Sinatra's daughter up. I thought it was both was gonna go down. That's what I thought. But yeah, they trying. They couldn't make it. They couldn't do it. Can't do it, man. Trying to get up there. Couldn't reach her. And then there's Robinson. And look at Robinson. I thought it was over for Robinson. I thought Robinson was done. I thought it was a wrap. I thought it was done for her. I thought she was There's nothing. And then who? I'm like, who is this? Yo, is Jeremy with the crew? Where you find a crew at? Yo, what was this unrealistic? Was this? I know some people said you were surprised that he came back, but was this like, was that predictable? But they got her out. This was catch 22. Like even with X trying to do something about it, like she weigh a buck. Sinatra weighs a $105. There's no way for her to hold that thing up. But here they come. Help is on the way. This was cool. It was predictable though. Babies came back together. Let's get up out of here. Do we have time for this? No. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Get him up there. Okay. Okay. What's going on? He said I rated a 4. Nothing made any sense. Link went on this world-saving mission to get the bunker and destroy Alex and get so close, then just let me finish reading it. Then just turn around and leaves. Nah, that was whack. Okay. So you give it a 4 out of 10. Got you. You wanted more answers. You wanted more to it. Got it. All right. We're getting, what is her name? You guys remember her name? Sinatra's daughter. I'm just calling her Sinatra's daughter. Got her out. She's safe. What about the folks, though? What's going on? Right? Oh, yeah, we say that, right? Come on, Presley. We got Presley out. Then, it drops down. This was kind of like predictable. Yeah, this was like, okay. It's not just, it couldn't be that easy. Then to just go down and then just come back. It just, there had to be some type of difficulty. And he jumped up like Spider-Man. And, we got you. And is this the part? No, it didn't happen yet. Hadley, that's her name. Thank you, Hadley. Johnson Go Hustle is still up. I see you. And thank you, Gina. And here we go. This is when the anomaly, the quantum realm, the boom happens, right? So they get him out of there. Boom, the vision happens. What do you say? I think Jeremy went and got some of the inmates to help him. Okay. Denver, they went down. Oh, okay. I had to probably escape by going back. Okay. Good thinking, fam. Appreciate it. Yeah. I was like, that was quick. Where you get these people from? Totally makes sense what you just said. Thank you. All right, so this is when the boom happens. This is when the quantum nose bleeding, the timelines, boom, hit each other. Right? Or was that him? That was, okay, Xavier had the vision first. Right? He was like he was thrown off like, and then turn around, he's like, nah, you're not going anywhere. Tell me where Alex is. Look at Xavier, he's like, motherfucker, what's going on? Look at his eyes. It's like, he's like, bruh, like, what's going on? Who are you? He looking at him like, who are you? It's like, where's Alex? I need Alex right now. He looks like a maniac right there. Like, I can't tell you, bro. I'm not gonna tell you. It's not gonna happen. Sinatra be so bold, man. Like, she has so many straps pointed at her. Like, how many straps have been pointed at Sinatra, yo? Sinatra's had many straps. Like, you're gonna tell me where my wife is. Then she had Jane Popper. Like, she ain't scared of nothing. She been shot, 5 times, 9 times? Nah, she ain't 50, but this, like, he going crazy. Like, give me Alex. Like, he's like an evil genius, right? And he about to pop right here, and look at your man. He like, no. Don't do it. Stop. This is what happens. Boom. Boom. Samantha needed both X and Link at the moment, which was a change. They saved her daughter, and she died with the memory of her son. Right. So this is where the timelines collide. This is when the boom happens. Is Link hair and shirt the same in the scene as the flashback? That's a good question. I've been wearing the same stuff. I mean, let me go back a little bit. Can't really tell. Once we get under the light, maybe I have a picture of him under the light of that hallway, but I can't really tell right here. This is when the shift happens. Like, boom, like everything is shaking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a vibration. Okay, there it is. There's another one. That's different. Like it's, I gotta make it bigger. But they shifting. Like everything is shifting. Everything is whoa. Right? Like he's thrown off. Like he can't even stand up straight. He's like, what was that? What the heck just happened? Hair not the same, right? What is it? Shorter? Is it shorter? Long hair. Let me go back to this other pic. Looks like it's just combed here. It looks wild here. Yeah. This is just a regular shirt. So it's not the same shirt because this looks like a different, looks almost like, yeah, it's like a button. I see a button over there, so. Yep. But yeah, it's thrown off. He's like, whoa. It's like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Like even X was like, I don't know what's going on, bro, but I seen you and you seen me and you know what it is. Like, this is not gonna end the way you think it's gonna end because we have visions of each other. That's kind of creepy. Like, bro, I don't want you to have visions about me. I don't want you to have visions about me, bro. And I don't want you to have visions about me. And I don't want to have visions about you, man. I got a wife and kids. I got enough to deal with, you know? But look at him. He's just like, ugh. His hair was blonde as a kid, but dark now. Yeah, I mean, doesn't that happen? Doesn't that happen? You know? Yeah. Unless he dyed it. Or, you know. This is where it was like, I know you, bro. Put the gun, put the strap down. I know your baby mama. Yeah. Metal loop or string. Okay. It's like, hey, I know you. Is the ID. It's your ID, right? I got it. I know Ann. I know Annie. I know your baby mama. I know the mother of your child. I know you never met me, but your baby that's also never met me. Follow me. Okay. Right. I know you don't know me, but I got your ID in my pocket. And I have visions of you when you have visions of me. And I know the girl that you smashed at the Presley spot. Yeah, that one night stand. Yeah, guess what? You got a kid. Guess what? You remember that little incident you had before you left? You left something behind. You left a lot behind, buddy. You just don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? You out here trying to save lives and all. Guess what? You got a little bundle that I've been carrying for like miles and miles and miles, bro. Like, you need to put the strap down, okay? It's like, how do you have this? This is me. Yeah, it's you. We know that. Dang. This was sad because, you know, I just think about little orphan Annie, man. I just think about Annie. He's like, what? He looks so surprised. Is this a flashback? Or is he just going down? Yeah, this was wild. He's like, yeah, put the gun down, bro. And then going down like that. So again, this is why I say it has to be the other bunker. Because in these visions, these guys, they're walking like with each other. It's just like, it just looks like Dylan is walking in front of him. Right? They don't look like they're running from each other. It looks like Xavier's running after him. He just turned around. I was like, hey, okay, you're going to show me where this is at. Show me Alex. So, yep. And they run to the truck or the van, the Scooby-Doo van. All right. Yeah. Go, we got to get out of here. Let's go. They get up out of there. Let's go. We got to go to the tower. You know. Yeah, this is the part I was talking about. Hope I got it all. I may not have it all. Like, I'll be right back. Where you going? I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to make this right. That's what she said, right? I'm going to make this right. So that means you admit to be doing wrong all this time, Sinatra. And this is where she rolled up on the boy. I know he got to be weirded out, right? What do you think? Family, if you're just coming through, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Scale of 1 to 10, what did you think about the season finale? Like, he doesn't look like he's like, this is weird, ma'am. Can you get your hand off my face? He looks comfortable in this moment, right? She's looking at him like she knows this is her last day. That's how she's looking. She's like, yeah, nice to meet you. Everything's going to be all right. It's the last day. See you later. Is she moonwalking backwards? What's going on here? Sinatra had Xavier to follow her to the tower, knowing that the only person had to stay behind. She didn't trust Link. She had to separate him from the rest of them. Okay. Got it. We said, good thing X ran the route every morning. Boom. Good point. Pace, and he's second too late. Yeah. Pat. Alex influenced X to run every morning. Good point. You guys are hitting some good points tonight. That's right. He did run that path every single time. Yeah. Now running to the the door of the bunker, no. But yeah, running that path to get up out of there and knowing how to get up out of there. Yeah, you're right. Good point. Good points, guys. This is good stuff. She backed up. She moonwalked backwards. I don't know how I got that like that. But he's like, hey, what's your father's name? He's like, X. Hey, X. Xavier. He walks back and boom. He's like, boom, boom. User X. It says awaiting user X. That's the most important part. The most important part is awaiting user X. And yes, I don't know who pointed out earlier, but those are definitely got to be coordinates. Now, the bottom part though, right? So northwest. What is the bottom part? Like special codes? Are those access codes? When the series ends, it's going to go back to the beginning once Xavier resets everything. You get to see Cal and everyone all over again. Yeah, because we weren't sure he made it through that door, except for and it went away. Except for the fact that he's the main character. Yeah. Do you say Dylan is still, for the most part, mystery, right? Is he really Sinatra's son? I think he might be. It might be a coordinates in the name of his birthday by Alex to emotionally coerce Sinatra into not being the control. Do you see, what was it? What was the date? March 16th? Was it March 16th? Interesting. Yeah, I was back in the day. I was definitely into numbers and the numbers and putting those together. Yeah, but she put it all together. She was like, boom, X, user X. Just like hit her. Like, whoa. Alex predicted this would happen. X is user X. Look at her face. She's like, it's like, whoa, I got it. It's like Eureka, May 16th? May 16th. Okay. Looking back at that, you see May 16th on there? Yeah, 16. You see 1 and the 6. Look at me. Analyzing. Over analyzing. Let's get into it. 1 and the 6 or 6 and the 1. Okay. You guys see it, let me know. The coordinates, and then let's see 63, 48, 20, 51. Yeah, fam. Boom. Eureka, she got it. These people are scrambling. Get out. That's a lot of people, man. A lot of people. Is that 20,000 people leaving? 25,000 people leaving. Look at your boys like, the sun. I can't believe it. So look, to me, I'm into focal points, right? So there is a significant reason why they're showing Sinatra's husband, which his name escapes me, and why he's looking at the sun like that. I think that has some type of significance. And you see the people holding each other's hands right there. You see the shadow. I'm really into symbolism. So I look kind of deeper than normal times. Yeah, homeboy came over, was like, yo, we gotta go, bro. Come on. We gotta get up out of here. Man, this was wild, man. Look at him. He's just like, I would look the same way when she says what she says. And she gives me this card with user awaiting user X, you are user X, and then it just goes into like, why can't you just give us what she was saying right there on the spot? No, you had to make it dramatic. He's looking at the card. He's looking up. She closes the door, locks the door. Not coming out, bro. Dang. She sacrificed herself. Good job, Sinatra. But we may see you in the future. You may have slid through the timelines and the quantum realm. You went to the quantum realm. Maybe that's where they went. They went to the quantum realm. Episode 1, season 3. It's going to be the most watched of any season. I totally agree. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you on that one right there. All right, hold on. Get some more picks, fam. Let me get picks for y'all as we gonna finish this up. I know it's what, almost 8 o'clock out there in the UK. Was it 9 o'clock? Let me get some more picks for y'all. We're gonna wrap this up. Family, I appreciate you for rocking with me. Definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the very first time. It's your man VACAY-J. And I love this show. I do. I just do. Like, nobody could tell me anything else. Like, I really like this show. You know, like, it brings out the inner, you know, just probably brings out the inner nerd in me. Just does. Yeah, I think I'm able to get all of these picks there, which brings us to the finale. Drop it. Boom, boom. Shout out to all the Mac users out there. Shout out to everybody who loves the show. All right. All right, make this a little bit smaller. We are live. Let me bring this up for y'all. Here we go. Boom. All right. This is live, family. Live. Live and live. You're live, family. All right. There we go. All right. So, who said it? Who said it? If you're still here, say it again for me. All right. Your man every morning was taking that run. 40-yard dash. He's out. He's gone. Okay. The next pick. And he is gone, man. Man is gone. He's out. But you know what? Whether he knew the path or not, all you got to do is really follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Like, whether he knew the path or not, he's following the arrows. That's what he's doing. But your man is out. 40-yard dash. This is what he was doing every morning. All right, let me go through here. Let me take a shortcut. Got up out of here. Appreciate Sinatra for watching him run out, you know, and not setting off whatever needed to be set off prior to him leaving, you know? Like, so, and you say, you know, I think this, like I said, they humanized her. They made her to be like, I actually care about humanity. You know, that's how it looks. He's running past the ducks, the fake ducks. He's on the road. He's following the arrows. He's out. That boy is out. The man can run. These folks are out of here. They throwing them on buses. Cops was throwing people on trucks. Cops were there too. All right. All right. And this is the part right here. I got him. You can see it, right? See it, right? It's the part right here that we're questioning. Where the hell is Jane? Insane Jane, where did she go? Right? Because the doctor stabbed her up, right? The doctor in her back. And she got blood and she was laid out and she was knocked out. So they put her through the timeline. They put it through the quantum realm. See, I'm taking pictures. Got closer and closer. Okay. He's setting it. They out of there. They're like, we gotta go. This is the dramatic part, right? This is when he's like, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Xavier, you gotta make this, man, because you gotta make season 3, man. That's all I was thinking. I was like, we know you're gonna make it, but they gonna make it dramatic because, you know, he gotta make season 3. So here he is. So, man runs out. It's a lot of people, man. That is a lot of folks. That is a lot of people, man. But here we go. Man starts coming out of the shadows. It's closing on him. All right. Dad, okay, Dad. Dome integrity, 35%. I'm like, oh, summer day. They waiting for Xavier to come out. We gotta go. We gotta get up out of here. And then they find Presley. Presley finds him. Like, yeah, I was happy. Jane crawled off somewhere and patched up with like the Terminator. She'll be back. Okay. Okay, I believe it. Look, Jane has done nothing but surprise me. So I believe it. But we found you, Presley. Let's go. Man, she's just walking like, it's a beautiful day. Panels are falling around her. Like, whatever. We're about to be out of here. People tripping. We trying to help the people up. That's good, man. Like he's a good dude. But we've known him to be a good dude. Like since episode 1, like he didn't take advantage of Annie, you know, to get the car so they can get a quick good dude. Robinson, Jeremy, you know, they're carrying everybody out. Panels falling around. This was very you say I hope doctor not pregnant. I wish I had my equipment. I would give you an air horn right now, but it's too late. Oh man, I wish I had my equipment set up. I would give you an air horn for that one, D Michelle. Shall see in season 3 if that comes about, because we do see that uncomfortable moment, which I'll get to. But this was very cinematic. Okay, panels, the fake sky is falling around her. Everything that she built are falling apart and everything. Like that whole facade. Also like symbolic to like your whole facade is falling apart. You know, this is the end of you losing total control of everything, where she thought she had control. Whoever is in the chat said X was selected. Jane was selected too. You think she could pass as a psych eval? Definitely not, because Sterling Brown's wife, who played the person that she helped get the promotion, probably got her to pass all the psych evals. That was my theory on it when it happened, after she brought her the little gift of the penal in the bag. Like, yeah, this lady's gonna make sure he knows that Jane is psycho, so she's gonna make sure she make sure she's like, yeah, she passes all her psych evals, but she's not gonna come and chop off or whatever. But yes, Sinatra's world is falling apart. These folks are getting away. Here we go once again, back with the horse. The horse that Dylan was riding on in season 1. She's back at square one, you know? And then the mountain's just crumbling. You don't know if Xavier made it or not, you know? But here we go. Dylan walks up to her, grabs her hand, walk away, right? Man, the whole mountain is crumbling. Where's mom? I don't know. The mom's in there. They look a little bit too calm. I don't know. They look upset, but they look. I'll be bawling like my wife and my mother's. Yeah, I'll be going crazy like, yo, mom is gone. Yeah. Terry like, is he gonna make it? It was I mean, this right here. Okay, let me go back real quick. I was like, oh, he gonna make it. That's Xavier right there. That door is not closing fast. So Xavier's going to make it out, but they made it like, oh, we're not going to show him get out. We're just going to make it dramatic and show everybody else. Just so he can show these people. It's a lot. Set up here. And Duck, Duck, Goose. Hadley, I know you miss your mama, but your mama made a big sacrifice for everybody. All right. Families together. Look at Bean. Bean's part of the family now. You know what I'm saying? What up, Bean? Little Bean. Everybody's all together. It was like, dang, we don't know if he alive or not. And then here, very touching. Very nice. But this is the part I was like, I was with Xavier on this part right here. He's like, Jeremy. And they start immediately kissing. Get your dirty lips off my daughter. even Terry's like, yo, you just gonna kiss in front of us just like that? Like, they not recognize that we right here? They all getting it in, you know? I'm like, what the heck is going on here? You know? Your man Xavier's like, hey, yo. Hey, that's enough, son. Get your lips off my daughter. You go wash your butt. What do you say? Gabby said she chose X, but X puts X files on top of the stack account. Okay. Highly redacted trouble file X. X and Robinson when they. Okay. Yeah. We're like, hey, it's enough. It ends today, okay? Right? But see, they stopped and then walked away. I'm like, where y'all going? Get over here. That'd be me. If I was X, I'd be like, where you going? We'll be going behind the mountains. Nah, we ain't having that. You stay over here, okay? But nah, they let him go. It's like, get up out of here, man. They saluting your man Geiger. Presley has been gentle parenting since day one. She has. But they pour one out for your man Geiger. Yeah. He seemed a little bit too happy to see the man go, though. He seemed, Geiger, you're too happy right there. But here we are, man. They the family, Bean and James is playing along well. Here. Whose hand is that? Whose hand is that? The doctor. This is the moment right here. This is the moment right here. Like, hey, like you, out of everybody though, I need to point this out. First reaction. Out of everybody, she looks the cleanest. Like she just came out of the shower, just took her clothes out of the dryer. But these are the same clothes that got Jane blood on it. Like she looks super fresh. Everybody look all dirty and grungy and like, well, we know he ain't take a shower in like a month, right? So, but she looks super fresh, bruh. He's like, hey, he's like, good to see you, Doc. Like, oh, welcome back. Yeah. And she, she looked like yeah, we need to talk. We need to get together. You know, it's been a while. We haven't smashed in a while or something. That's what she kind of looks like. Yeah, so what's up with us? And it's like, yeah, I found my wife, by the way. Here she is. Yeah, see, Terry, Dr. Robbie. Yeah, my wife. He's like, oh, okay. That's how she looked. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. You don't want to smash? I said, you don't want to smash? Because it's been a while. Like, well, I wanted to give you a welcome back gift. No, I'm good. Found my wife. Yeah, we're married. She's like, yeah, you see a fake ass smile? That's a fake ass smile. She's like, okay, good. She's like, mother freaker. What was me and you? First reactions. First reactions, fair. First reaction. It's getting late. I'm getting sleepy, and I'm getting silly. So don't mind me. We always do this on the channel. He's like, yeah, I got my wife, so don't say nothing. That's how you look like. Say nothing. Quiet. In 4 years, 3 years, okay, well, I needed some. Don't say nothing to my wife. That's how you look. Yep. It's like, oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. You better not say nothing, but look at the baby. So sweet. Baby Annie. That's the name. And yeah, that's what we're going to call her, Annie. Y'all okay with the baby being named Annie? Okay. X comes out. Boom. And then he's looking. And then she gives him the card and finally tells him that he is user X. And that there's another bunker. And that he's the one that can save the world. And yeah, like Alex is already changing stuff up, but you're the one that can fix this whole thing. He's looking like, are you serious? Like, eat? Like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm serious. Yep. And they have the conversation and he's looking and then it's like, okay. And then they do a sky shot and there goes the horse. There goes the horse you guys are talking about. That's a landmark to show that underneath the horse, there is Alejandro. Alex. Alex is there. Goes back to X. So there it is, fam. There it is, fam. First reactions, family. If you haven't already, well, I figured the card would have went to the link instead of X. I think Alex chose her next user. Who is unalive the next season? Not the doctor, unless Jane comes back. Like, I'm back, bitch. And she just, if Jane comes back to get the doctor, then I think the doctor's out of here. You know, the kids are fine. I don't think the kids are going to go anywhere. Here's my question. Do you think that Gary, the mailman, will pop up? Will Gary pop up on it? We see Gary again, the mailman. Or is he just going to stay in that mailroom forever? Man, I don't know who's going to be unalive, man. I really just wanted to get a first reaction, see and all that. That could happen, right? Yeah, he was a semi-formidable enemy. Gabby can leave X alone and get with Samantha's husband. Okay. True. Dr. Gabby got to protect her neck from Jane and Terry. She better. I mean, again, Terry don't know that the smashing happened, but I think there's going to be conversations. And Terry is very intelligent. Very, very, she can pick up on things. Gabby gets with Sinatra's husband. Okay. That makes sense. And then here goes Sinatra coming from a different timeline, like, you messing with my husband now? You never know, fam. You never know, man. This was an excellent finale to me. I'm going to give it First impressions, first reactions, I'm definitely going to give it a 9.5. Because I was satisfied. I was personally satisfied by the ending. There was some predictable parts. That's why I gave it a 9.5 and out of 10. Some things were predictable. Some things were like, oh, it's very touching. Some things were like, okay, I need more information. But for the most part, solid 9.5 for me. Solid 9.5 for me. So family, I appreciate you rocking with your boy, man. It's man, we went 2 hours strong, and I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely want to watch this again, watch the replay, see your comments and everything. Please do so. Hit that like button on the replay. Share this out with everybody you know that watches Paradise and wants to talk about it and see how they'll see your comment right up there. So wonder if they'll have backstories for Gabby, Link, and his crew. They need to have one for Gabby. That's why she's still alive. They say there's going to be a lot more people checking out the show if they haven't been watching yet. Definitely. Hopefully they'll check out this first reaction, family. Thank you for rocking with me. Shout out to the UK and everybody that chimed in. I'm definitely going to rewatch. Yeah, definitely. Gonna rewatch. Appreciate it. John Go Hustle. Everybody come back, rewatch. Hit that hype button when you rewatch. I appreciate it. This has been fun. It's been fun. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I'm glad I did. Because we got people from all over the world. And yeah, fam, I appreciate you. I'm not going to hold you, man. You see my eyes are getting a little bit low. Get a little bit low. So it's that time, family. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next live event. It's your man, VACAY-J. Look out for the next live event. Videos, recaps. I may do different parts of this live right here, so look out for that too. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your man, VACAY-J. Till next time. Hello.